Union that is formed more than 50 years ago. We always try to, come together to integrate, and on the way of integration and the neighborhood policy, the EU is thinking about others, trying to get the good connections have on. Now with the new trade treaty, there is a European External Service, so there is an embassy almost in all around the countries outside of the EU who represent the European Union. So all the people also in Georgia can go there and ask anything about the EU programs and whatever information they need. There is the Eastern Partnership. The Eastern Partnership countries are 6 countries: Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Georgia, Moldova, and Ukraine. These 6 countries, sorry for this small view, but are really the neighboring countries to the east, before Russia, let's say, on the way to Russia. And there are many things the EU tries to cooperate on. Different issues. The visa issue, as you see, it's a big problem. In any kind of cooperation with the EU, they want to eliminate the visa regime, but it's very hard because even now the countries give the visa and not the EU gives the visa. So you go, for example, to the embassy of Poland or Germany, and then you apply for a visa. With this visa you can enter and also travel within the EU, but still there's a country gives you a visa. So there are also now cooperations, and the EU tries to help young people to get in contact with Eastern Partnership partners, and it was more or less because of the Polish presidency of the EU. We have 6 months presidencies in the EU, and within the 6 months, a country can come up with new topics. And Poland, because of the neighborhood, Poland is there. This other big country here, this one. So its neighbors with almost, not with all, but with some of the Eastern Partnership countries, and it's an issue for them to cooperate because there is the border. There is the border where you need to enter with a visa, and to make cooperations at both sides of the border very hard. Therefore, they had it in all kind of different levels: the visa issue and Eastern Partnership issue, and there is a consultation, an ongoing consultation of young people and decision makers in the EU. This is called Structured Dialogue with Young People, and this is coordinated by the European Youth Forum, which has members from all around Europe. Also the Georgian National Youth Council is a member of the European Youth Forum, and I think in, not Japan, but almost all, we have also the Russian Federation Youth representation in the European Youth Forum. So anything you need concerning youth and the different kind of topics like youth employment, non-formal education, just go on the youthforum.org address, find contacts. They also coordinate the structured dialogue with young people. In Hungary, I was working on it also during the EU presidency. Hungary was before Poland had the presidency of the European Union, and within this, the Polish friends, they introduced the Eastern Partnership as a major issue, and it's loading. So here you find all the information to structured dialogue, and also this was one of the topics during the Polish 6 months. What we need and how we can deal with cooperation with Eastern Partnership countries. More or less, first and major issue was the visa regime. Okay, trying to open the picture, it doesn't load. Yeah, so here is there are trio presidencies in the EU. You have 3 countries having after each other presidency, and they form a trio. And Poland has Youth in the World. It's Youth in the World. It means the youth in and outside of the EU. Denmark had creativity, innovation, and Cyprus will have social inclusion. And Poland had the topic for 6 months, really in every level, with ministries, with even with the youth dialogue, and we had to answer questions about all this, but also the countries were involved. So young people from Belarus, from Ukraine, and all the other 4 countries, they were asked, like, what is the problem if you want to cooperate with young people from the EU? You can tell, first of all, the visa thing. I can buy just a low-budget airline ticket and then go next day to the airport, and I'm there somewhere else, like Georgia. But the other way around is not so easy. And the first thing, and it's really a good thing that Poland was dealing with this question. And it doesn't work. I also made a video, an interview with people from these 6 countries. I was in a summer university last summer from AGE, and there we had many people from Belarus. I mean, not many, but still some. As here we don't have some. We don't have Belarus participants. I just want to show you this little video. I don't want to show you the whole 10 minutes, but just, I mean, you can also tell what's the problem, and we have all the different participants. Like, can somebody tell me if how long it takes for you if you apply for a visa for the EU? Like, from the moment you try to get an invitation.
From 5 days till 14 months. No, 2 weeks. No, not months. From 5 days.
5 days, 2 weeks.
The minimum is 5 days.
And
we need official invitation, insurance, what else?
Bank account.
Bank account. It depends to which country we are going. It's about like from 50 to 100 euro per day. What else? And also we have to pay for that, like 35 euros for visa. Yeah, we pay.
We need to pay.
And what else? Yeah, that's it.
No.
And we have to submit official application.
So you can imagine if there is somebody I don't know in Russia is also to the Eastern Partnership countries. You can count Russia as the 7th one because it's considered as the Eastern Europe. And if somebody here in Vladivostok wants to come to the EU, he or she has to go to the embassy, which is actually not on this side of the planet, on the other side. So you have to travel or stand by post on, and it's very hard. So this is a major issue, and we had recommendations. President, yeah.
So in Irkut, under Polish consulate, you can do the visa there. In Irkut. In the middle of Russia. Ah, really? Yeah, you can make European Union visa there. From Vladivostok? From Vladivostok, you must go to Irkut.
So there are still some changes. There are already some changes, but still we need a big change because I don't consider EU different than Georgia. So why we need a visa?